Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. President Trump is threatening additional tariffs on China, 50% more. This as the market saw another turbulent day of trading. Here is how the president defended his tariff approach.
No other president would be willing to do what I'm doing or to even go through it. Now, I don't mind going through it because I see a beautiful picture at the end.
A beautiful picture at the end. For more on what that picture might in fact look like, I want to bring in Justin Wolfers. He is a professor of public policy and economics at the University of Michigan. It's great to have you with us. Justice, you wrote an op-ed for the New York Times. You know what it says, but my audience doesn't, so let me go through it a little bit. Quote, your life will never be the same after these tariffs. You wrote also, these tariffs are going to hurt a lot. By my calculations, this round of tariffs may be 50 times as painful as the ones Donald Trump instituted in his first term. Simple question, why?
Yeah, so this is not just bluster. This is actually what basic economics tells us. Look, there's two things that tariffs do. The higher tariffs are, the less we trade with others. That, of course, means that, you know, the car you wanted to buy, you make do with something else. And then the higher tariffs get, the more you end up making do with worse and worse substitutes. The net result of that is a pretty basic economic idea, which is small tariffs aren't much of a problem, but big tariffs can cause enormous pain. And if you simply work through the math of this, it turns out that this set of tariffs will be 50 times more painful than the last set. And that's because this time it's much, much higher tariffs, and it applies to every country and every good. Every part of your life is about to change.
And Justin, when the president says, and his economic advisors speaking on his behalf also say, we simply want countries that trade with us to buy as much of our goods as we buy of theirs. Is that practical?
No. Look, it's about as practical as me saying that I wish that Trader Joe's would buy as much of my stuff as I buy of theirs. I go to the grocery store. I spend a lot of money there. I do so willingly because I can use what I get for that money, food, to feed and nourish my family. But Trader Joe's and I don't have balanced trade the same way China and the United States don't have balanced trade. I turn up to Trader Joe's, I offer to sell them economics lectures, but it turns out they don't want to buy what it is I'm selling. Now, it doesn't create any economic problems because the University of Michigan is willing to buy what I'm selling. So overall, Justin Wolfers Inc. is doing just fine. And the same logic goes for the United States. Overall, the US gets a pretty good deal out of international trade. We buy some stuff, we sell some stuff, and all of our lives are enriched because we get plugged into the enormous variety of wonderful products that people all around the world make for us and with us.
If Howard Lutnick, the Commerce Secretary, were here, Justin, he might say, okay, let's take your example. Justin Wolfers Inc. goes into Trader Joe's, but Trader Joe's, if it's China, uses hackers to steal information from your iPhone. That's intellectual property. It manipulates its currency, which makes your dollar go less far than it otherwise would. And it subsidizes its products in ways you can't for your incorporation. They say all of those things underlie an unfair trade relationship. How do you respond to that?
Well, I think when you tried to make his story make sense, it sounded utterly absurd. Look, there are serious trading issues. There are, for instance, big questions about intellectual property theft from China. If that's the question you want to solve, then what you need to do is think about tariffs and reaching out to the Chinese on the specific set of strategic goods. It doesn't tell you that you want to put tariffs on Australia, tariffs on Madagascar, tariffs on India, tariffs on the whole world. If what you have is strategic goals, you have strategic tariffs. What we have is across-the-board tariffs, which appear to have no real rationale at all.
And Justin, I want to ask you something that my colleague Aaron Navarro brought up when he was joining us from the North Lawn of the White House, quoting the president saying, America's wealth was never greater by percentage than the years 1870 to 1913. Evaluate that.
Stupid. Moronic. Let's be serious about this. There was no outdoor plumbing, no indoor plumbing. You had to go outside to use the toilet. You didn't have antibiotics. You didn't have vaccines. You barely owned anything. Even just go back to your grandparents' era. Your grandparents probably grew up with 3 wooden toys. My kids grow up with enormously more. Look, if you want to go back to 1890, he's got exactly the right set of policies in place.
What is the short-term risk for the average investor in this country, the average consumer?
Both. Look, I've had all sorts of older Americans reach out to me over the past couple of days, terrified because their portfolio, their 401ks and their retirement plans are down 10% and they can't afford to lose that. By the same token, every one of us wakes up every day and we try and get our paycheck as far as we can. We want to feed our families and we want to be able to buy iPhones and we want to be able to clothe our families. And it turns out the reason we can afford to do those things is because the United States is really good at doing a bunch of things. For instance, we're really good at writing software, so we design the software behind the iPhone. Other countries are really good at other things, for instance, putting the iPhone together. And if we brought iPhone manufacturing onshore, it would be the same phone, but it would be $3,000, and no one's life would be any better off as a result.
Justin Wolfers, I appreciate your time and expertise, sir. Thank you.
A pleasure.